Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to A Graveyard Keeper, where in this episode, I think the very first thing we're actually going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab up a handful of faith and take that with us to go see Miss Charm. We might be able to complete all of her quests. Got 20 faith. I mean, I could use that for a lot of other things, to be fair, but completing quests is very, very nice. Now, a lot of people have asked regarding the run, what happens if you just hold down shift? Nothing. I'm holding it down right now. As far as I can tell, this isn't actually a run command, as it is a dodge roll. So, yeah, it's very similar to the sort of ideas that you might have from dodge rolling in games like Diablo or Diablo? What am I saying? Dark Souls or anything like that. If you're wondering why I'm tripping over my words a little bit, I'm trying out some new headphones. I've actually got some earbuds because I'm going away on a little bit of a business trip over the next few days, so I wanted to grab some earbuds so I could use my Switch on the coach and also in the hotel and all of that sort of stuff. Right now, I've kind of got that uncanny valley sort of effect where I can hear myself in a different way than I'm used to, so it's throwing everything off in my brain. I do apologize for all of the silly mistakes I'm going to make as I'm talking. It's you again. I'm going to play you a compliment. That was easy. Seems like this faith thing really works here. Was that okay? Tell me about Snake. Snake said that it was a joke. Okay, got a good story. Tell him to give back my money. Real money this time. Necklace. Okay. What have I got to do? Bring back the necklace from Snake. Okay. No question. Alright. I guess that was it. Kind of a waste of my energy getting over here, honestly. Not a big fan of that. Not even slightly a fan, in fact. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to harvest these berries to show my displeasure for someone else. Sorry, innocent bystander who has to contend with my wrath at being made a fool of. Right, let's go and grab some honey. Since we're here anyway, we might as well. I'm almost out of energy, but that is fine. Womp. This will keep us going a little bit. I'm going to top up so that I can run back to the house. But yeah, this is a very inefficient way of moving in the game, definitely. But you know, it does get me from A to B a little bit faster, so it isn't totally a wash. Oh, I think I would like to get some more grape seeds. I don't think we're gonna have the time to though, so we're just gonna have to accept that. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame. I wouldn't mind being able to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and harvest everything just before nighttime. I've had quite a bit of feedback regarding the way that I use my energy, and I absolutely know that I do a bad job of it. Don't worry, I'm well aware. Right, let's drop all of that off so I can actually pick up other things. Oh, my inventory's kind of full of random odds and sods, and that's not helping anyone. However, I should be able to get a little bit more done now around the cook table, thanks to getting all of this. Now, you can't sell the actual raw produce. That just doesn't happen, unfortunately. It has been mentioned several times that, yeah, you're never going to really get much from that. However, that being said, you can sell most of the things you'll make out of it. So, okay, we'll bear that in mind. Drop those off. We've now got 8, so that means I can get another 2 things of onions going. Alright, let's pop you down here as well. Womp. Okay, well, that is... Well, let me grab the frog out of there. I'm gonna destroy... Sorry, frog. You are destroyed. Destroyed. Goodbye. There we are. Now, unfortunately... it's getting pretty late. I'm gonna just head to bed. I'm gonna have to just leave the onions there for now. It does hurt a little bit, but I want to try and get a little bit better at managing my energy levels. The problem is that I've got nowhere to put this produce. This is going to become an issue. Quite the issue, actually. But let's just sleep the day through, and then we'll take care of everything else in the morning. I may have to make a new trunk in the garden area just to store the produce, and then only ferry small amounts of it back up here. That might be a reasonable thing to do. Berry pies aren't too bad. And they only use 1 grape? Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. I can make higher quality? I had no idea. This is marvelous. Make it so. Thank you. Very well. Right, at this point, I've got way more muffins than I want. It seems that flour is going to be a better way of stacking my wheat. So let's try and make a bunch of that, shall we? I think that would probably be a good idea. Let's get bunches of flour, and then maybe even turn it into dough, because again, we'd then be stacking the dough. Would that actually stack well? 4 wheat makes 4 flour. Turning that into dough does compact it. Well, I'm going to want pastry dough, so sure. Okay, we're going to be making bunches of cakes, so we'll use up all of the eggs to make these. And then, oh my lord, just everything on the floor. Don't look at me like that. I don't cook like this in real life, okay? I'm just apparently really bad in game. Super bad. Oh my goodness. Well, one thing I can do to quickly solve this problem. Drop off all of the stuff that I'm currently carrying around that I really don't need. Yeah, that needs to go somewhere as well. Let me drop that off, and unfortunately I have to come back out in order to do that. Alright, let me go and leave some of my produce down. Oh, there. Okay, maybe I won't be doing that then. Let's at least get these going. There we are. I'm only going to be able to get 2 of the lentils set up, unfortunately. So, yeah. Oh, actually only 1. My bad. Can't pick up any of these, but I can tell you to go ahead and start crafting more. Yeah, we are definitely suffering an inventory crisis right now. We've got enough peat to get all of these fields set up, and we've got enough onion seeds exactly to use them all up, which is okay. We'll be able to make a bit of progress with regards to our storage, but I definitely need another chest purely for the produce to sit in, and then I'll take 1 stack at a time into the house rather than store everything up there as I've been doing up to now. I think that would be wise. So onion seeds, then more onion seeds. That makes a new spot. We will have beet seeds and some more beet seeds. Now, oh, that's going to annoy me. We'll get all of the hemp seeds then. There we are. And I don't think we need carrots at all. What have we got? We've got wheat. Don't need it right now. Pumpkin then it will be. There we go. Alright, that's a little bit better. Now we should be able to store some things over in here. Let's drop off... yeah, the carrots can definitely go in there. The onions should as well, simply because I don't want to accidentally use up the onions. Those are quest items, after all. Unfortunately, it was already nighttime. We have spent an awfully long time just tending to the garden, but that's gonna be the case sometimes, I suppose. It's alright. It's alright. Don't panic. It's fine. Aavak will fix somehow. There we go. It's odd how that automatically, when you pick it up, it doesn't go into the chest. It doesn't go into your inventory. It doesn't like update it at all. We're going to leave this here. There's no point in carrying that around the way we have been doing. And we definitely don't need all of the items that we've been lugging around. Let's get some more grapes. And can we use more? We can. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Let's actually have a look at that. So. Wow. Okay, so that is now my go-to restorative in terms of energy. My goodness, people weren't joking when they said that well, they were saying wine is the best thing to go for, but no, I'd say that grapes are pretty bloody awesome. Drop off the honey. Okay, so I'm going to want to take at least 50 of these out. Let's grab all of those. And we'll drop off the pumpkins. Yeah, let's drop off the pumpkins. We're going to need a little bit of everything, really. The rest of it, we can just drop down here for the time being. Not in there. In here will do. Sure. I'm going to drop off 21 of my muffins in there. There we go. Getting a little bit better now. Oh, that was a bit rough. I've got a story that I need to drop off, but we're not going to sleep today. There's no point in sleeping today. We've barely touched our energy. And we've got so many energy restoratives. Honestly, I'm kind of drowning in means to restore my energy and not enough means to use my energy. So that feels to me like we need to adjust that a little bit, I would say. We need to work on that, definitely. Right, let's go and have a quick peek and see what we could make in terms of just produce out of the garden that we might then want to sell. Now, obviously, these are precious. We are not selling. Craft, thank you. But well, I need a little bit more water for the rest of it, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll go and grab the water because I would prefer to make the cakes like that. Do I have ore? I don't have any ore. That's interesting. Let's grab you. There we go. I did mention in the last episode that we'd be going down into the water today. Sorry, into the water. No, hopefully not. We're going to be going down into the dungeon today. Again, still hearing myself in an odd way is really messing with my mind. But there we go, pastry dough. Hopefully this is comical for you. You're listening to me really struggle with myself, which is always the worst kind of race. Never race against yourself. You will lose and you will win. It's an odd kind of existence. But salt is not available in the game, I have been told. It's not available to us yet, which is actually super unfortunate. Let's see. So there's a lot of things we're not going to be able to... I can make a bowl of lentils. Alright. If I got some milk, I could make a bowl of pumpkin soup. We've got baked pumpkin. We can make lasagna. Oh, wow. Okay, we're getting fancy now. We can make pumpkin soup. That needs an awful lot, though. Vegetable soup needs a little bit less. I think if we're gonna go for something, let's go full bore and make pumpkin soup. If we're gonna make anything at all. And so for this, I'm going to want some billet. There we go. Dunk. We only need that much. We don't want to go overboard with it. In terms of upgrading this, where would it be? I need 7 complex iron parts and another 5 stone. We should be able to get somewhat close to the complex iron parts we need. We can make 2 at a time. So that means we are going to need 4, and we do actually have exactly 4. Perfect. That is really good. You know what? Berry pie. Oh my lord, so good. That is fantastic. We are going to burn off all of this energy pretty quickly, so I don't feel we're going to have wasted that one berry pie. But honestly, they're not hard to make. I mean, maybe making the level 2 ones is a bit harder work than I'm giving it credit. And if so, my bad. Right, so we've got all of the advanced parts. We just now need the stone. So let's drop off the advanced parts layer and also the pigskin paper. We don't need that with us. Okay, is there anything more I want to do in here quickly? We can't drop off the beets right now, which is a bit of a shame. We do want to grab the firewood, so let's get that being made. And while I'm chopping firewood, I'm going to go ahead and take a sip of tea. There we are. Thirsty work, chopping firewood, for anyone who hasn't had to do it themselves. If you feel pretty good afterwards. It's definitely work out, although if you haven't done it in a while, it feels like your muscles are on fire the next day. It doesn't feel so bad until you sleep. Then somewhere at night, when you're not paying any attention, goblins come along and they steal your muscles and replace them with burning hot coals. Bloody goblins. Right. Let's go ahead and make some pumpkin soup. It's going to take a long while to... Ooh, I can't make better than that, but still, nice. Go ahead and make me some pumpkin soup then. Right, let's have a sleep. Yeah, we've got enough time, I think. We're going to go down into the cellar on the morrow. For now, I'm going to head out. Okay, our energy recovery is slowed right down, so there's no point in pursuing that. How much longer? Oh, let's have a look at these. How much do they give? Only a little bit, actually. A little bit disappointed, if I'm perfectly honest. Alright, go ahead and craft them all. I'm going to go and drop these down here in the chest. You know what? We'll actually keep this as our produce chest. There's no reason not to. It makes it quite useful. I'll move the beets up top, since I am actually using those for a current active recipe. We'll move all of the wheat elsewhere. We don't need that wheat right now. I think we're fine. Let's go and pop this down here. Right in there. Yeah, we'll use this as a produce chest. There's no reason not to. Absolutely no reason not to. Right, okay, it's time for us to go and possibly complete Snake's quest. Now, Snake apparently arrives every night, but I think that was only until Snake got in here. At this point, I think it's only on the Envy days that we're going to see him. Which is fair enough. Right, down we go. Always a bit ominous, that gate locking sound effect. Kind of reminds me of Diablo, and I do mean Diablo this time. Hello. Care you to fight? Haha! Juked you! Haha, juked you again! You fool! Made the classic blunder. Attacking me. Everyone knows I'm amazing, except when I just decide to face tank your attacks. Just foolishly, because you will eventually defeat me. But I'm kind of relying on the fact that I'm basically drowning in health pots, and I don't need to be that cautious about your attacks. Nope. There we go. Can I break down any of these? I mean, that's kind of... Wait, is that the... No, it's not. Okay, it's not an endless bucket of blood. I wonder if this is... like, once we've done this quest, what other quests there are? I don't believe that we have any further to go in the alpha beyond Snake's quest, which is a bit of a shame. But I do appreciate that there's a lot of content already here. Frankly, when it was mentioned that there wouldn't be too much content, I really wasn't expecting there to be nearly as much as there is already. So I'm pretty happy with the amount of content that's in the alpha. Though I will comment, and it's something that I have noticed the last couple of times that I've recorded an episode, the updates, which were coming pretty much thick and fast, sometimes multiple times a day, they've slowed down a little bit. It's been a few days since the last update. There we are. Some more green slime to make delicious gnomes out of, but I'll wait until I've got a much heftier amount before I worry about that. Hello. Please stop chopping me up with your crazy blade arms. I disapprove. Massively, actually. Because I haven't been finding very many health pots, despite the fact that I was apparently drowning them though earlier. That was an unnecessary bit of health loss there. Please give me a health pot. Oh, thank you. There we go. Health pots galore. Also broken furniture galore. I've kind of gone into the habit of ignoring these bookshelves now. I shouldn't, because that's how you lose out on some epic loot. You get trained not to check, and then all of a sudden, that one piece of loot that is basically a massive... Ooh. Bucket of blood. Is it an endless bucket of blood, though? That's just a bucket of blood. Can I teleport? No more levels enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll exit the dungeon. We've got what we came for. No reason to push any further if there's no more content. Going down there, though, is still useful for me. In terms of... Well, actually, I don't know if these bloody nails have any purpose. That's actually a fairly good point. I'm not sure if that actually serves any purpose for me. However, the slimes do. The slimes definitely serve a purpose for me. Alright, let's drop off these. Ooh, got some extra booky parts. Okay, let's drop these off as well. And the health pot. Don't need any of those with me. You know what? I'll leave the burial certificate elsewhere. We don't need to bring that down there. But let's go and take care of that corpse, or at the very least, pop it up onto the slab or the pallet so it doesn't decay any further. I feel that as a graveyard keeper, I do neglect my duties somewhat. I feel like a bit of a scallywag. Honestly, I don't feel that I'm really taking my job seriously enough, and it makes me feel sad. I'm part of the problem, not the solution. Right, there we go. Though we are starting to accrue these wings in, frankly, enormous quantities. Probably going to want to deal with that at some point soon. Am I going to head out and visit the astrologer today? I would certainly like to, but I don't think I will. I don't think I will have an opportunity to do that. We've got 2 more pumpkin pies coming along. I'll still be able to grab a few seconds of restful sleep. Plus, I'll restore my health. But once it stops showing up force, well, you know what? Let's stop there. I've got enough stamina restoratives. I really don't need to worry about that. So let's not worry about it. Actually, I'll pop the pumpkin pumpkin soup down here. There we go. Actually, you know what? No. Let's grab all those muffins. I'm going to have them as things that I sell. Anything I intend to sell can go in here. And that seems to make a bit of sense to me. Let's pop you in there. There you go. Marvellous. I'll actually eat a muffin just to top up my stamina a little. Oh, really? My stamina a little bit more. Okay, that's the last of the pumpkins. Oh, we've run out of... Wow. Okay, those pumpkin soups. They're not messing around. They need an awful lot of energy. Firewood, sorry. Well, I suppose it is energy in a sense. We are using the energy from the fire to break down and change the ingredients into a soup. Pop that in there. There we go. Now we're going to want some stones. I should probably go and grab the astrologer, but I would have to use so much energy just to get over there, and I'd have to do nothing else today, so I'd rather not. We've got many other things that we can focus our efforts on today instead. There we go. Thank you. Let's just make sure that we've got the pumpkin soup on the go. We were only just missed it as well. Get all of that done. All of it. Come on. All the way down. All the way. Thank you. That will do nicely. Right, 174. Let's go ahead and make some more pumpkin soup. Donk. Excellent. Right, now then, let's go ahead. I'm going to leave that corpse on the pallet for the time being because I want to go and grab some stones. That's a bigger focus for my energies today. I would very much like to get to that advanced furnace. Maybe then we can make the important glass components to get to alchemy. Really, alchemy is my big goal at the moment. And everything else is a goal towards that end. Unless I'm being distracted, which, well, you know, it's me. Very likely. But the overriding goal, the thing I am aiming for, in a roundabout, meandering, scenic kind of way, is the... Ooh, damn it, my axe is broken. Is the advanced furnace and ultimately alchemy. Everything needs to be heading towards that in some way. Right, I need... Oh, damn it, I haven't got the components for that. Oh, that's super annoying. Okay, let's get you done if we can. I'll eat a muffin just to make sure I can get this work finished. And am I going to finish in time? Or am I going to have to eat another muffin? Oh, you absolute scallywag, you. Fine. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to stay up tonight anyway, because I've kind of neglected my duties over long. So let's grab you. Well, you're going to be the one that I work on tonight. Right then, let's see what that is about you. Oh, you were a good corpse. You were a very good corpse. I approve of you, corpse. There we are, and I will take out this disgusting fat, and all will be well. Marvellous. Let us go and find you a nice grave. It's going to be a premier grave. I mean, wonderful one. I mean, it's not going to be a premiere grave yet, but it will be eventually. You see, because yeah, I don't have the means to make it anything more than a hole in the ground just yet. But you know, eventually, it's going to be rather swank, I must confess. The other one we can deal with on the morrow. I'll go pop this in here, and since I know what I'm going to be doing, let's grab you. I don't actually need anything else, though. I really would like it if I could make some candles. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Candles. How I would love. I would be glorious if we make that really swanky one. But alas. We're going to need 6 candles, I believe. So let's go ahead and do that. Yoink. And, oh. Really? Have I really run out of bags? Ouch. Well, that's going to have to be something that I take care of then. We are going to... This is a pretty bad day, but okay. Let's tuck it down for the night. See what we can do. On the morrow, we'll grab the... Yeah, it's about time we wake up. We'll grab some new wax if we can. If we're super lucky, we might be able to get some. Is there anything I can make down here? Anything at all? I can make 1 baked pumpkin. It's not really what I want to make, though. I'll be honest. I could make some just lentil soup, I guess, but no, I've already used all of that. We'll just drop off the pumpkin soup down here then. There we go. Right, off we go to get ourselves some wax. Right, back soon. Back very soon. I don't mind using up all of my energy for this one and just topping it up with a cake. Or actually, a blueberry pie. Or a grape pie, actually. Blueberry? I call it blue because it's blue. Never mind. Shh, it's fine. Right, let's grab you as well. While we're up here, we may as well grab the berries too, I suppose. Am I going to be out of energy? No. And we got the beeswax. Marvellous. Everything in its place. Little bit concerned that we are actually running low on time. But yeah, we've got enough. We've definitely got enough. It's not going to be a worry. How about that? And we're starting to get up there in the amount of bees that we've got as well, which is actually quite nice. Alright, let's get down here. Come on. Gotta make a move. There we are. And we need to go around this because annoyance. There we go. Ah! Damned bushes! There we go. Hello, Bishop. Don't mind me as I just race around like a madman. Drop off the wax. Quickly go and make a new candle set. There we are. And that's all my candles done. I really do hope that they appreciate this effort because that was like several weeks worth of candles. Go. Craft. This one as well. If in the time that it took me to set up these candles, I stopped being able to make use of this, I would weep. I need to check when people drop by for that. Up to 29. Wow. Okay, time to do this. We're almost 300% on our ability to pass this one. There we go. It looks like there's a lot of people. That shadow over there is particularly thick. Okay. But I need to check out more when there are people around to confess. Because I've got a feeling that there will be better times for that. But that's going to be 9 faith. Yeah, there's lots of pilgrims in that one spot, which is why all those shadows are kind of bonkers. There we are. Thank you very much. Please pay me lots of money. Yeah, that's normally like 70. But the amount of people here meant that each person was only giving exactly 10. I mean, it's not gonna change, I suppose. But no, that was a decent sermon. I think that was worth it. Okay, drop that off. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Right, let's go and check on these corpses then. Let's try and pretend that we're a good graveyard keeper, at least. Hello, corpse. Oop, no, let me through. Wasting my energy. See, that's If we had a dedicated run command, that would be wonderful, but alas, no. Oh, another good corpse. Wow. We are blessed. Or perhaps they are blessed. Since, you know, being a good corpse means I don't steal your skin, your flesh, your bones, your skull, your brain, your heart, your intestines, as well as your blood and your fat. I steal those no matter what. But honestly, we've already established that that's a good thing, because it makes you pretty when you're in the ground. A couple of people have said, well, why do they care what the corpses look like when they're ground? I don't think it's got anything to do with what they look like. I think it's much more something to do with the sanctity of the grave, and that having a well-prepared corpse improves that in some measurable way, makes it more hallowed, or something along those lines is what I'm thinking. All right, let's get you in there. There we go. Got a few graves now that we want to set up properly, but yeah, we're actually getting there. I'm pretty happy with the work that we've done so far. Right, now just a word to the wise, to be forearmed. I am going to be away for a couple of days, as I mentioned, and so I'm batch recording this and probably the next couple of episodes, and so I can graphite to make coal. That's pretty awesome. Iron, steel. I need graphite. Okay. Oh no, sorry. I make graphite out of coal. That makes a lot more sense. Right. We need the glass cones, 3 of, and some water to make complex glass cones, and we'll get 2 of those. Okay, we're a step closer to alchemy. But yes, as I was saying, I'm going to be batch recording the next couple of episodes so that while I'm away, there's no, you know, particularly heinous break in content. It's probably going to be a little bit the same sort of stuff. So Graveyard Keeper, Cataclysm, probably Raft, and we'll see how that goes. So I do apologize if your comments don't get taken on board for the next couple of episodes, but I will be reading them while I'm away anyway, because I've got a phone. But that's going to be it from me. So I do hope you've enjoyed, and we'll be joining me for the next. But until next time, do take care, keepers.